Okay, this is going to be a rant on college freshmen who think that they are good enough to play at an NBA level. Let's start off with a list of names. These are the top 5 guys, last year's college freshmen, that have decided that they think they're good enough to play in the NBA. Eric Gordon, Kevin Love, O.J. Mayo, Michael Beasley, and Derrick Rose have all declared for the NBA draft after their first year. Now, let's run down this, each player at the time, and I think I can name 3 of these players who have reasons to still stay in college and are not good enough to play at an NBA level. Let's start with Kevin Love. Kevin Love is great at the low post. Kevin Love is a great passer. Kevin Love knows the game possibly better than any of these other 5 guys, but wait, Kevin Love doesn't have a position to play. Oh, that's right. Can Kevin Love keep up with any forward in the NBA? No, he can't. He wasn't very good at freaking playing defense at the college level. How is he going to play defense against a forward at the NBA level? He's not tall enough to be a center. He doesn't have a position. He needs to work on defense. He's not near quick enough to be in the NBA. He's just going to be another J.J. Redick, who is fundamentally good at the game. He is probably more athletic than J.J. Redick, but he's not athletic enough where he can leave in his freshman year. He can still use the college game as a stepping stone. Let's move on to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is really easy. Eric Gordon isn't good enough, period, to go. He is overhyped. His ego is taking over him. His ego is basically taking over this whole situation. If he was smart at all, he would understand that he is not even good enough to be going. He wasn't even that good this year. I mean, at one point you got to put your ego aside for your career later. You're going to get the money. Go stay another year. You weren't even that good your freshman year. Move on to the 3rd guy on this list that I think you could say needs to stay, O.J. Mayo. O.J. Mayo needs to work on defense. He's not nearly good enough on defense to be an NBA defensive player, and he needs to work on driving to the basket. He's got a great jump shot, but I think he could still easily use 1 more year to work on his game. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Now, the 2 guys that I think could go, Derrick Rose and Michael Beasley, and I can even make an argument for Derrick Rose that he wasn't a superstar player in college basketball until the last couple games of the tournament. He was not nearly that good all season. Michael Beasley is the one player, undoubtedly, on this list that is good enough to where he should go. I mean, this has almost become like a status quo of that all freshmen think that if you have any ounce of talent, then you should go to the NBA. I mean, come on. I mean, you're going to get the money. The big argument is you're going to get injured. How often does that happen? I mean, okay, let's say a 15% you can injured. You're trading a 15% chance that you're going to get injured next year for another $10 million if you prove that you can improve on your game with another year of college basketball. And it's just getting ridiculous for the college basketball way too, since they put this rule in a couple years ago. It's just been all the best players go to college basketball for 1 year and then they're gone. I mean, we're looking at Kevin Durant did good. I said all along Kevin Durant should have gone to the NBA. Greg Oden, he hasn't even played yet, so how do we know? But I mean, there's just a ton of other guys who think that they're good enough to leave after this. I mean, I honestly think that this should be reserved for the elite of the elite. This shouldn't be reserved for good freshmen. This should be reserved for great college basketball players. Not great college basketball freshmen, great college basketball players. Period. Michael Beasley was a great college basketball player, but arguably the best college basketball player in college basketball. So he should go. The other 4 guys on this list should stay in college, and eventually the money is going to come to them. I mean, this is just something that's been bothering me, because I thought one out of these 5 guys might stay, and all 5 of them went, as everybody was saying all year, showing that they are sellouts like what they always were. I mean, come on. And somebody made an interesting argument to me earlier this week that we shouldn't offer scholarships to basketball players who do not commit for at least 2-3 years, saying that, that's great and all. If you want your scholarship here at this big school, then fine, commit to us for 3 years. I don't want to see you go. You can't declare for the NBA until at least 3 years, and I don't think this argument really works because, for one, it's depriving the NBA of great players, because there are some great college basketball freshmen who can go after their freshman year. Even the majority go who really shouldn't. And it also is obviously, I don't think, the NCAA would obviously have to pass us, and it's depriving possibly colleges who really want those players, who do make money for them. So I don't think that would really work out, but it was an interesting argument. That's it for now. Just a short little rant. Peace out.